everyone. So I'm if you watched my last videos series, I was off on one of my adventures. I'm home now, and I figured I might as well jump right into getting back to saving money, since I spent pretty much all that I saved and on that trip. So I'm gonna get right to it. So I came up with just this idea. I didn't look it up. I'm just gonna experiment with something. Should be fairly easy. But I love my Beyond Meat, but that's getting more expensive like everything else. And I also like making lentil burgers, other types of like veggie burgers with lentils or garbanzo beans. Lentils usually. But I got to thinking, I have one pack of Beyond Meat, and I had made some lentils. I had lentils in the freezer, so I thawed those out. And I also have some beets, which I don't really like beets, but I was trying to figure out how to incorporate them into my diet, so I got this wild hair to buy them. They're already cooked and they were pre-packaged. So I froze them. So I thought I'm going to try to mix them all together and make my own plant-based burgers. That way I can stretch the Beyond Meat. Beyond the Beyond Meat. Bad jokes. And get more out of it and still get the flavor of Beyond Meat. But then I can make a whole batch of these and form them into burgers and freeze them. So I thought I'd share that with you. Okay, so we are going to start with wiping the counter because I just made some lunch or a snack and I need to clean that up. Okay. Break out the food processor. I have made several different types of plant-based burgers before, so it's nothing new to make them. So there's the lentils, there's the Beyond Meat, some flax for a little extra binder. So what I want to do I don't know if my carpal tunnel is going to let me open this package. I'm going to have to cut it. Get a big spoon. start with Beyond Meat. I'm going to get some of the liquid out of this package. Drain it out a little bit. Oh, there's not as much water as I thought, so oh, if it's going to drain out. I'm just going to go ahead and put this in. Just looks more liquidy than it is. Not sure if I'm going to put it all in. Let's see. I'm not sure if all of it's going to fit, so. Kind of consistency we have. Well, it's pretty similar consistency. Now let's do the beets. Here are the beets. This will also give it the color of red meat. Let's see how many we can get in there. I'm going to cut it just to make it a little easier to and this is going to be a very messy project. Not want to chop up those beets. The beets are still a little frozen. That's all that's going to fit in that food processor now. So, I'm going to add a little bit of broccoli powder just to give it something to dry it out a little bit. Whoop. Because I also want to add some this is a combination of coconut aminos and barbecue, a marinade that I made. I need a bigger food processor. And this one's starting to kind of die out on me. It doesn't work as fast. And I overfill it, thinking I need to get a bigger one if I can find one at the thrift store. A little more flax and a little more broccoli powder. These things always get in my way. Okay. I'm gonna have to finish mixing it by hand because it's too full. Okay, I think I have Now we'll have to see how they cook up later today. I'm gonna let the dry ingredients kind of set in there and see if they'll form up as patties. Okay, so I had to take it out and put it in a bowl because it got to be too much in that food processor because I overshot how much to put in there, which is what happens when you don't follow a recipe and measure things out. But it's done. I also added some cauliflower powder, seasoning, and I already put the paprika away. I added that gives it some more red color. So it looks similar to the Beyond Meat. It tastes similar. And now I need to form it into burgers and pack it up. Okay, I needed concentration and 2 hands, but now I can show you what I've done. So I've taken this 1 pack of plant-based Beyond, not a sponsor, just I really like this. And I have made myself 2 packs that are almost twice the size of this, 2 baggies. I'm gonna freeze one and keep one in the refrigerator and cook those up. I decided instead of forming them into burgers now and freezing them, I'm just gonna freeze it. I think I'll go through, what I'll do is as I use a pack, I'll make burgers. That's what I like to do, is rather than just making myself 1 hamburger or plant-based burger, I'll cook up all of them and then freeze them. Then I'll have this pack for next time. So that is probably, so if you take this, probably went 2.5 times more food out of these, mixing with lentils and some dehydrated cauliflower, dehydrated broccoli, some seasonings, and some barbecue and coconut aminos, which is sort of like a soy sauce alternative. And it turned out it tastes almost exactly like this. Not exactly, but it's close. Close enough that I'll enjoy these. And I won't have to go out and buy any more Beyond Meat for a while.